How's it going, YouTube? We are back with another video with my 2025 BMW S1000RR. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why I almost didn't buy this bike. Now, don't get me wrong, this is absolutely a monster. And let's start off this video by doing some riding. I want to apologize for the delay in a video. I know it's been a month. If you've been following me for a little bit, you'll know that I broke my hand in a dirt bike accident. I had bones stick through here. You can kind of see I had a huge like fork, if you will, just rods going through this side of my hand. And I don't know if you can notice, like I've got the rods out, but it's so hard and I'm so weak to try to close the right side of my hand. Even riding the bike right now, guys, is honestly very difficult, but the doctor said I have to start using it. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to talk about why I did not almost buy the bike, but let's start it off by just getting some riding in. Let's do a little, it's not going to be a cold start because I already rode a little bit, but let's start so you guys can hear this. I don't know how much is gonna appear on the mic just because I've got it inside the helmet, but I really love the look of this bike. Got a car coming, so we'll wait for him. There's still a couple more things that I want to do just to make it absolutely perfect, and then once I do that, I'll put together a video showing all the modifications I did. Just to name a couple, I paint matched the front fender. I hate how it comes matte black. I also did satin black instead of the ugly red. I did oil cooler guard, radiator guard. I'm gonna powder coat the wheels and probably the brake calipers. Then I did a full exhaust system. Then I did the M1000RR levers, but I did it on both sides. We did a fender eliminator, and we got a BT Moto tune. It's pretty simple, but this bike absolutely rips. So let's do a little bit of riding and then we'll talk about why I almost did not buy this bike. Make sure there's no cars coming. Yeah, we're good. So I've owned this bike now for almost 1,000 miles, and I want to say about 6 months. So reason number one, I almost did not buy this bike. To be frank, I just did not need it. I already had a 2015 S1000RR premium, and I had that bike. That bike was my dream bike. I had it for like 3 or 4 years. Did a lot of work to get it to where I wanted. I'll put some videos up on the screen. And at the end of the day, this was a want. This new 2025 model was a want. That's a beautiful house right there. So I did not need the bike, but I seen this color, this metallic, this bluestone metallic, and I absolutely loved it. I also love the bi-directional shifter. You don't use the clutch, you just downshift. Oh God, it sounds so good too. Let me not talk while we got traffic here. This bike is so much fun. Let me wait till I get on a slower road here. Alright, so reason number one, I didn't need it. Reason number, well, let's get a wheelie. Oh, let's not do that. My right hand is so bad, guys. I've got no grip strength because I can't, see that? I can't grip. I can't close all the way with my right hand. Alright, let me put it in lower gear. Let's chill. So yeah, reason number one I almost did not buy this is because I already had a bike, so I didn't need another one. And I enjoyed riding my 2015, my third gen. Now when this color came out, I knew I had to have it. I just absolutely loved how it looked. I loved the styling of the motorcycle too. Those downshifts, incredible. The second reason I almost didn't buy this is because of the price. Now, when I ordered this motorcycle, it was, let's see, March, so I've had the bike now for about 6 months, and every dealership was doing dealer markups. So a bike, a base motorcycle, was starting at $20,000. After adding the premium package and this color and things like that, you know, it's like a $22,000 motorcycle. But then dealerships, tax, title, and then dealer fees, you would walk out the door with, you know, $35,000 was dealerships that we were finding. And I just was not trying to spend that kind of money on a bike that I didn't need, right? Cruise control, clutch. So number one, I didn't need the bike. Number two, the cost. And then another reason that I almost didn't buy this bike is I knew that 2026 M1000RR was right around the corner. And if you look at my 3rd gen, I literally kind of styled it to replicate an M1000RR. An M1000RR is around $42,000 starting price, but you figure I spend, let's say, 50 grand on an M1000RR, or I spend $35,000 on an S1000RR, but I don't get what I wanted, right? So those are just 3 reasons off the rip why I almost did not buy this bike. And then the other reason that I almost didn't buy this bike was all the videos that I seen of warranties being voided, or I would say the horror stories. These new bikes, every time you get it serviced, BMW connects it to the OBD2 reader, which is in the rear seat, and they do firmware updates, software updates, but they also read and see how you've been riding the bike. And even if you don't modify the bike, let me go ahead and pull over real quick, guys. Nice little cruise. Beautiful day for it finally. It's been so hot in Florida, but gosh, this bike looks good, guys. Like, how can you look at that? Let's do a little front view because it's so aggressive from the front with the winglets. My gosh. I mean, how could I not buy that? So yeah, number one, the reason I almost didn't buy this bike is because I didn't need it. I already had my 3rd gen, and after 4 or 5 years of owning that S1000RR, I finally got it to where I wanted it. The second reason was the cost. Dealerships were just marking up the price of this bike way too much, and like I said, it was a want, it wasn't a need. The third reason was I knew the M1000RR was on the horizon. In fact, they just dropped it now. Looks like an amazing bike, and if I wanted to sell this, you know, I could sell this for probably $25 right now. I would have the cash to buy an M1000, a brand new 2026 M1000RR. But honestly, y'all, I'm happy with this bike. I love how it rides. I love how it looks. And I'm never going to use the full potential of this bike on public roads. So why would I go and get an M1000RR when I'm not even leveraging this to its full potential? And the last reason why I almost didn't buy this S1000RR is because of the warranty. You know, these new bikes, I've heard nothing but horror stories. You know, I seen a video where someone had a stock bike. BMW denied it because they were over revving, is what they said. They were saying, you know, he was rev bombing it and stuff like that, but so be it. You all built the motorcycle, and if you're going to be denying warranty on a factory bike, I don't leave my bike's factory. You know, an exhaust for me is a must. I also want to do a filter. That's something I usually do. I know BT Moto makes velocity stacks, and BT Moto just came out with the Stage 2 tune, so I might be doing very soon a Stage 2 tune on this. Having said all of that, do I regret buying this motorcycle? Absolutely not. And if you're in the market for ordering one of these bikes, I would absolutely recommend it. Like I said, I've owned it for 6 months. I do not have really a single complaint. All right, enough yapping from me. I'm going to jump back on the bike. So hope you guys like this video. I would love for y'all to comment what color you think would look good on these wheels. I'm thinking, you guys let me know, but I'm thinking I just give them, I've got another seat cowl right here. I'm going to give them this to try to paint match. I think the bluestone metallic, if the wheels were the same color, now it's powder coat, so it's not going to be exact, but I think that would look phenomenal. I appreciate y'all sticking around, those that did. I know you've probably been waiting for a video, and the fact that I can't give you guys my full potential right now. I definitely apologize for that. But there's a lot of content I want to make on this. Hey, let's talk. Let's get on this bike. Oh. Sounds so good. All right, let's hit the road, boys.